Hey guys, and welcome to my channel slash the very first episode of Matter Arising. What I am going to be talking about in today's video is pride, and I don't mean pride in a good way. I mean pride as in being proud, being, full of yourself. And the reason behind this video is an incident that I witnessed in a restaurant a few days ago. So this is the story. Just as I was about entering the restaurant that morning, one of the security guards stopped me at the parking lot and asked me to put on my face mask. And we all know that in this period of COVID, if you go into an official place or a restaurant, they would always ask you to put on your face mask. This is something we all know. It's not like it's something new. And to be honest, I wasn't even, having any face mask on me that day. I just had to use my handkerchief. But just as I was about entering the restaurant, as I got to the door, there was this very, very rich-looking man at my back. I'm not going to lie, he was looking loaded. His skin was magnificent. So I entered, and then the person in charge of opening and shutting the door shut the door against this man. And he asked how I. So in a very polite manner, she asked him to put on his face mask. And then this man exploded. The words that came out of his mouth were, "Are you stupid? Are you mad? You want me to put on my face mask to eat? Is that sensible?" Now, we need to understand that in businesses, corporations, firms, organizations, whatever you want to call them, they have set down rules, Someone that is running a business has a way that he wants to run it. Whether you're comfortable with his pattern or his method or not, that is none of his business. If you want to patronize the place, do what they've asked you to do. Go in there, get whatever you want to get, and come back outside. This Oga made everybody in that restaurant that morning know that he was a big man. He started shouting at the girl, was forcefully trying to enter the restaurant. She was trying to stop him, and then he just pushed her. And in pushing her, she almost fell. It was a very, very funny incident, but at the same time, it was very annoying. She almost fell, and in trying to regain her stamina, she just looked around the whole place, looked at everybody. Ah, God. I'm sure she was feeling very embarrassed because even me, I was feeling embarrassed for her. I was sitting few seats away from her, so in trying to regain her stamina, we had eye contact, and I simply told her sorry and asked her to calm down because in my head, I was just thinking of all the possible scenarios that I would have had with that man if I was in that girl's shoes. Come on. Now, the reason why that man did what he did or acted with pride was because he felt he could. I'm sure if she was someone else or in a higher position, he wouldn't have tried that. Or maybe if it was the manager of the place, he wouldn't have tried that. Please let us not go around making people to feel bad about where they are. Because I'm sure that if it was a matter of choice, everybody would have chosen better for themselves. People are not where they are because they want to. Now, condition make crayfish bend. Life has happened. And we need to understand that not everybody in this life is happy. Some people need, to summon courage and strength just to wake up every morning and do something for themselves. And just a singular act of pride that you could display towards them could, just ruin their whole day, make them feel sad for that whole day, and it's not good. The reason why people act proud, in fact, it varies. It could be because of the certain amount of money they have in their bank account, or because of the people they know, or because of the houses they live, because they are wearing some certain type of clothes. It could be for different reasons. And I also feel that another reason why people act with pride is because of who they look up to. Because you cannot be looking up to a well-mannered person or have a well-mannered person as a mentor or a role model and you'll be acting otherwise. You act like who you want to be like now. So we should try. If you don't have a good mentor, look for one. If you do not have a good or reputable role model, look for someone else. Let us try to make people feel good about themselves. Every day we go out there and we see people in positions that we would never wish or pray to be in. And sometimes we even have what it takes to help these people. We have what it takes to encourage these people. And instead of doing that, we make them feel bad about themselves. Come on, like them being where they are, I'm sure that's enough, torment for them. You don't have to add to it. Please, let's let go of pride, because acting proud to someone else, the person at the receiving end, it's a very horrible feeling, very, very horrible. It makes you, even when I left that restaurant that morning, that incident kept on playing in my head over and over again. So imagine how it must have been for the receiver. Imagine how it must have been for that girl. I mean, that could be his daughter. Or imagine that day the table was turned, he was putting on her shoes and she was putting on his. I'm sure he wouldn't have felt comfortable with that kind of situation, a be coincident, a be where will I even categorize it to be. My point is, let us lift each other up and not the other way around. Just because someone isn't up to your standard, or someone isn't putting on the same clothes as you are, or living in the same fancy place as you are, doesn't mean that you are better than that person. Okay, even if you are better than the person, even if God has placed you in a position that people see you in a certain way, see you as a big boy. In fact, nowadays, in this 21st century, pride is not seen as what it is really. It's seen to be being a big boy, big girl, big woman, big man. And that is very sad. Very sad. So many young people were in that restaurant that morning. So many young people witnessed what happened that morning. And for some people that are stupid, they would think that being a big man is acting the way that man had acted toward that girl. And will do the same in the nearest future. Some stupid people. I'm not here to insult anyone, but it's very, very sad and very annoying. Forgive my language. It's very sad and very annoying when you see people that have less being treated in a certain way by people that have more. I mean, even the richest people in the world are people that care about others. They care about people that have less. They care about people that do not have at all. Please, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, learn from them. Learn from good people. Don't learn from people that are acting in a certain way that is not good. Let us lift each other up. Let go of this whole entitlement feeling. Let's let go of pride. Okay? We can do better. We should do better. And sometimes we do it out of mistake, reflex. You don't know that you're acting that certain way, and that is understandable. I mean, we're human. But just when you do this and you come to realize that this is what you've done, please try and apologize. You're happy, you're seeing things coming to you in a certain way. Not everybody is privileged and opportuned and, blessed as you are. Whether you're very wealthy or whether you're in the middle class, I'm sure you've not always been comfortable. I'm sure you haven't been where you are from the very start. And I'm sure that there was a point in your life that you had wished for more, you had wished for something better, and you're there now. Why should you make people that are not up to your standard feel a certain way that if somebody had done that to you, you would have taken it very personal and you would have been sad about it? Why should you do that to them? Please, let's let go of pride. Let's lift each other up. If you're in a position that you can help someone, help the person. If you're in a position that you can encourage someone, encourage the person. Don't make people feel bad about where they are. Don't make people feel bad about how they look or what they have or what they don't have. Because this world is a very small world and you do not know what that person is going to be tomorrow. Some people will do like this, but it's true. It's very true. You don't know what life has in store for that person. So please, 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 let's let go of pride.